Hello and welcome from Varosha. It's a city which was sealed for 50 years. It's close to Famagusta and it's also called the ghost town. Before 1974 it was a big resort area. Many investors invested here a lot of money, and after the Turkish invasion they closed down everything. So I think it gives you a bit Pripyat vibe. You can see here, that's all a military zone. Crazy. Okay, let's explore it a bit. So like I said before, the city was sealed for 50 years. So 50 years it was completely restricted to go here. And since some year it's open, for tourist purpose, I would say. There's also a very sad story because this city was mainly populated by Greek speaking Cypriot, and yeah, they all got basically deported. To enter here there's also a big military checkpoint. They're checking you for drones and stuff, but apparently it's allowed to film with like small cameras like this. What's crazy. Also knowing, I can say the stuff history. Like I said before, it was populated by around 40,000 people. Most of them were Greek speaking, and yeah, they all got deported. And now everything is empty, and it was basically also a military district. And you see there's literally nobody on the street. I just saw some tourists. It's crazy vibe. Some stray dogs there. And there are the signs that you're not allowed to enter the building and that they may collapse. But yeah, let's go to the beach. Like I said before, it was a big resort, a big beach resort. And they invested obviously billion of dollars to invest in the city. They also started to open a lot of hotels here at the beach, but mainly it was also populated by just regular people working here, living here. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. I just checked it up. People here, they didn't get deported, but they fled almost overnight. More than 40,000 people fled, and yeah, they never had the chance to go back. So in the result, it's still the same. 40,000 people lost their hometown, their businesses, their houses, everything they had. Now here you see it's even written hotel, but I can't read exactly the name. There's written it's not allowed to make pictures. All abandoned. And as I mentioned before, it was abandoned for almost 50 years. So 50 years people were not allowed to come here. The buildings are still looking exactly the same like in the 70s. And yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but this wasn't a small town. You see all of that is abandoned. More than 40,000 people lived here. And there was a touristic coast town. Now it's just completely empty. Place to put your bicycle. It's very, very crazy vibe here. Spooky. It's a whole city, but completely empty. Hey, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's like I said before, it's very spooky to walk around here. I think it's even tougher, or the tough feeling is that you know that here people live, that they had the life. They had to leave because of the war. They were until now not able to come back. And just see, even if the war would end one time, or they find an agreement whatsoever, people not really can come back here because they have to rebuild everything. By the way, it was a fast growing city, that's why you also see many buildings which were not really completed. There were, like I said, a lot of investors who invested millions, billions in the end to build up here a tourist resort town. And of course they couldn't finish it when the occupation started. Here you still see the shops. There's jewelry, a gift shop, also another gift shop, perfumery. All of them are from the 70s. Here on both sides just have this signs where it's written that it's not allowed to enter and it's dangerous and it's a military restricted area. When you enter, there's a checkpoint and there are also many military men. Here, coffee, everything completely destroyed. By the way, I just checked before, the UN headquarters, it's still until now the headquarters, that's why it looks more modern. But yeah, it was not allowed to film. And yeah, during my travel I already got several times a bit in trouble filming, yeah, military or policemen. I don't want to get in trouble here because, like I said, it's still an active conflict. It's not over now. There are still 10,000s of UN soldiers here. There's military on both sides, in the north and in the south. It's really quite a, how can I express it in English? Like, it feels sad to walk here. It's crazy, you see there's absolutely no one on the street. It really feels a bit like Chernobyl, Pripyat, which I visited like in 2016, where you have this nuclear power plant disaster. Houses for 10,000s of people. Nobody lives here anymore. It seems there's a dead end here. You have to turn around. But really, it's huge. I would say you can walk around. Oh no, you can go this way. It's a huge area. You can walk around for minutes, for hours, maybe even. Like I said, it's a very big city, or at least it's a very big place which is abandoned now. Still, 40,000 people, it's a lot. Many houses, many shops, many restaurants, bars and whatsoever. Everything abandoned. So I think the city is also kind of a buffer zone between the south and the north. I don't know if you can see it, but there in the background there's a checkpoint. Yeah, I will not be able to film there, but on this other side there is the Greek part, the southern part of Cyprus. Here in the background you maybe see this blue flag. It's the UN building, the building of the United Nations Armed Force. Like I said, there are thousands of soldiers of the United Nations still here in this area. And with this area I mean in the buffer zone between north and south of Cyprus. I said it before, it feels very strange. It feels also very sad walking here, knowing the history of this place. The people lived here, they lost everything they had in their life, and until now it's still like this. You see, you can also rent bicycle, and here in the background there's a military checkpoint. I don't want to get too close, but you see the Turkish flag and the Turkish Cypriotic flag next to it. The white one is the part of North Cyprus, and the red one is the Turkish flag. Something what is really crazy here is that you have all these abandoned houses, and now it seems also to be like a touristic area, because there's a coffee, you can drink beer, and I don't know, you can chill. Which for me is a bit strange when you know the history of this place. So for me it's not really a place you come here with your family to relax, when you know that all the people here who lived here had to leave. And here again, the Turkish flag, the red one, and the white one is the flag of North Cyprus. Hey, and the city is huge. I'm walking around here since more than an hour and I haven't seen everything. It's just crazy. Here's a bit more crowded. There are people running around with these bikes. It really gives you a post-apocalyptic vibe, but this shit here is real. This is not that zombie movie. 10,000 of people have to leave their city where they grew up, where they went to school, where they lived. They have to live back their whole life, and knowing that, walking around here, it's quite tough. I hope you still got the insight. See you soon and have a good time.